girls who want? Huh? Is this what you want?
I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. And I guess I still carry a torch for it, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally. I'm a loyal friend. I like girls with nice smiles. Nice smiles. Well, the psych profile says so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like horoscopes in that world. I am going to decorate an apartment. Okay. Love you. Okay. Love you.
All right. Love you.
I love complicated men. So, what is on the menu? A talker. Well, I can look at both. So, what made you pick me? You like your girls a little gothic. Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy. You know, I have a kinky side. Don't you? What do you do, Prince Charming? Short for work? You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside. Oh, no one is listening. Tell me. Really? Well, how do I know you are telling the truth? Men are always honest with sex workers, even in real life. They save their lives for the people that matter, their wives, their bosses. You are married. You know, there are other things that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your session is almost over and we haven't even fooled around yet. You like to fool around? Okay, you are the boss. Will you come back some other time? I like you. Goodbye, my prince.
To my honey, I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath. All right. Maybe.
that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your wife here is raising her daughter all on her own and holding down a job. It's a lot to ask, David. You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as she thinks she is. You are such a good husband. You need to be here. Your daughter needs to feel like a part of a family.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please?
Sure. Bye, David.
God. No, you're not. And that's what's so infuriating. I got this. It's fine. You go catch some bad guys.
You're my wife. You know what? Look, I'll visit again soon, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I will. Mm-hmm. Love you. And my wife, she's gonna leave me when I go home. I know it. I'm getting fucked right now. And I just need you, okay? How did it work out? What? What? Who? Who are you to judge me? Hmm? Yeah. You like this? Hmm? I know your favorite food is rare steak, but it has to be cooked in butter. You're a good listener, except when you're stoned. Your family is from France. Your favorite movie is Lady Eve. You do yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you want to run a marathon. I'd even told you I would run one with you. Yeah, well, guess what? Too bad I just paid for more time. Bitch.
I've got a wife, David. Yeah, I've got a daughter.
Wow, yoga tits. I mean, what happened to Snow White? And your accent? Hmm? So the story was... I mean, doesn't this upset your regulars, or... Hmm? Yeah, just yoga tits, a little more cynical than Snow White, so... Yeah, not mad. Yeah. No, don't do that, okay? Use your real voice. I'm not. I told you I'm not mad at you. Okay. No, it's this asshole. This asshole. He did some bad things to a friend of mine a few years ago. I found out about. She was underage. She had good drugs, and he made videos. Self-righteous groups with morals, and then they let the sled go in a circle. It'll kill him. No, half of me just wants to be in bars and in prison, and the other half just wants to beat his ass. You know, you're pretty smart for a blonde. Yeah, it's too easy. Hi, yoga tits. I'll warm up quick. You did? Okay. Well, happy belated Valentine's, you know. So wait, you do like it though, right? Okay. Wow. It looks great. Yeah? Well, I knew it would look good on you. They said it's real hair, so it has a nice feel, doesn't it? You know, went over there and spoke to him, and it escalated. Well, there they are. It's the police. They've come to take me away, so just promise me you'll visit me in prison. You do yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you want to run a marathon. I'd even told you I would run one with you.
I started this new yoga program, and I'm feeling so much more flexible. I want to run a marathon, and I need to get in shape. Want to help me work out? Hit me up on the private show, and let's get loosened up together. Hi there, night beauty one. Sure can. But you better behave yourself. Revenge you. kidding me. Is something real here? You really don't understand. David, none of this is real. Okay. This isn't a bedroom. These are the sounds of New York City. Welcome to Cleveland, David. The suburbs. I'm from Ohio. I've always lived in Ohio. I used to work in real estate. I own 2 apartments, both underwater, and the mortgages kill me. My husband is a loading dock supervisor, and he doesn't mind what I do as long as I tell him how pathetic and lonely and strange my clients are. I only do this so I don't have to go to school and become a medical transcriptionist. So every day I log on here and hang out with you assholes when I could be doing anything else. And I massage your egos and let you jerk off. And sometimes I shake you down because, well, you know what? Fuck you. Melissa? Melissa isn't my real name. But I know yours is David. When a man shares cam, I always record it as a safety precaution and sometimes a big earner if they deserve blackmail. Bank managers really don't want their wives to see their perverted emails. I have all your sessions saved on a hard drive under federal agent David. You ever cam with me again, I will send them to your bosses. I will sell them to whatever newspaper pays the most. I think we're done here. Hit me up on the private show, and let's get loosened up together. Now, would I lie to a federal agent? Now you're going to bug me about my real name. I tell you a true story. I used to work in real estate. I would take a man to look around apartments. I'd go into these places on my own, knowing at any moment they could jump me. I'd take my heels off at the entrance, and I would make sure that it was in a sexy way. And then when we would get to the bedroom, I would sit on the bed with the garters and a short skirt. You know what I was doing? I was selling him a fantasy. No contract, no safety. I felt I gave more of myself selling apartments to men than I do here. No. Here, in New York. Before I started camping, there was a girl who put me on it. It was a model we used for bedroom video shoots. She told me how much she earned doing cam work, and I was intrigued. She was a brunette and tall, like your police station vampire. You would have liked her. Careful, Davy. That sounded like an admission. Shouldn't you have your lawyer present? Or... I promise. We get to know each other better, I tell you. I give you my real name. Be safe out there. You are one of the good guys.
On a hard drive under federal agent David. You ever cam with me again, I will send them to your bosses. I will sell them to whatever newspaper.
For extorting a federal agent, right?
That's supposed to scare. You want to talk about this in court? You think I tell dirty stories on my show? Wait till I get on the stand.
I need you to delete the files, Max. Okay? It's Max. Maxine Williams, right? Your parents know what you do? Maxine Williams.
Now who's trying to blackmail who?
Okay, Max. You're gonna delete these files.
Mine's bigger than yours. Ohio's a stand your ground state. Always wanted to do this.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck! You bitch, you shot me! Crazy!
I sent those videos yesterday. It'll take about a week before they can verify who you are, what you said. Start working on your story now.
I'm bleeding here, okay?
Don't worry. I rang the cops before I let you in. They'll be here soon and they can take you to the ER. I told you I hate law enforcement guys. I can't believe I invited a bunch of them over. I better put some proper clothes on.
Dan, are you okay?
In here!
No one move!
Officers, I'm so glad that you're here. He broke into my house and tried to attack me.
Sir, don't move. Sir!
I am reaching for a badge. I'm a federal agent, okay? Okay? Do you see that? Your parents know what you do? Maxine Williams. Maxine Williams, right?
I'm from. It was a model we used for bedroom video shoots.
out of our sleeping daughter's mouth. And in about 6 hours, I'm gonna have to wake up and go wait in the bathroom while she does a crap, because ever since you've been gone, she started having that bathroom ghost nightmare again. When I'm in the mood, I'll let you know. Or I'll just put on some Justin Timberlake and have a nice visit with my Hitachi. Oh, Father John Misty, then. Yeah, well, I fell for you because you looked good in a suit. My vagina's superficial. Good night.
Your wife here is raising her daughter all on her own and
Okay,
holding down a
okay.
job. It's a lot to ask, David.
Sorry, it's my daughter. It's Art.
Okay, babe, knock him dead. Up above the world so high. Come on, honey. Up above the world so high. Yeah? Come on, honey. Like a... No, come on, honey. Like a diamond. Like a diamond. Shh. Okay.
Hey, Emma, can I talk to her? Emma, let me talk.
Would you like me to have my daughter call you when she gets back?
And she was the daughter of a miller, I think, which is a kind of farmer. And she had the most beautiful blonde hair. I mean, it was so beautiful, it caught the sun like it was gold. It was so beautiful. Well, maybe she becomes one. Just wait and see. All right. So, her father, he liked to tell tall tales. Okay? And one day he boasted to the king that his daughter was so talented that she could spin straw into pure gold. All right? And the king, he called him out on his bluff, and he summoned the girl, and he said that if she could truly make gold from straw, that he would allow her to marry his son, the prince. But if not, he'd chop off her head. Okay? Yeah, because he's a very severe king. Well, I mean, then she'll be a queen, and in the old days, most of the girls wanted to marry a prince, right? So, I like that. Anyway, the king, he locks the girl in a tower with a spinning wheel and a small pile of straw. And he says he's going to return in the morning, all right, to see if she has made the straw into gold. And the night passes, and in the morning, she's given up all hope, right? When all of a sudden, a little small strange man appears, okay? And he asks her if she has any wishes, and she says she wishes to turn the straw into gold, right? And so the imp says he can do such a thing, but first she must give him her necklace. So the girl gives up her necklace, of course, and the imp, he sits at this spinning wheel, and he starts to spin, and he spins, and he spins, and he spins, and he produces this pile of golden thread. And then there's this knock at the door, right? Because it's morning, and he just disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this small pile of gold, and he is amazed. The king is so amazed, but he's suspicious because he thinks this might be a fluke, you know what I mean? So he moves her to a second tower with an even bigger pile of straw. And again, same challenge. Spin the straw into gold by morning or off with your head. So the girl waits and waits all night long, and then again, just before dawn, that little imp appears, okay? And this time he demands her ring. So she, of course, she gives him a ring, and he spins the gold into straw, and then he disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this pile of gold, and the king is almost convinced, but for a final time, he throws her in a third tower with a huge pile of straw, and he says, you gotta turn this straw into gold, and he leaves. And yet again, just before dawn, that imp appears. But the girl, she doesn't have any jewelry left, all right? So what is she gonna do? And the imp says, if you give me your firstborn child, I'll turn the straw into gold.
And the girl, she's so terrified that she says, yes, of course, of course. And the imp, he spins the entire huge pile of straw into gold. And then right before the king walks in, he disappears, and the king opens up the door, and he's so excited, he can't believe it. And he says, truly, you are magical, he says. That's his voice. And then the very next day, the girl, she's married to the prince, right? And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess, is pregnant. Okay. Thank you for that. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears. I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs, and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists. He says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to. And finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves, and the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time, no, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says no, and he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. And so she leaves the baby with her servants, and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's gonna lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing. Okay, in a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it, there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, your name's Rumpelstiltskin. And the imp, his eyes bulge, and he looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's, do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away, and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was lonely. It's just a story. You do? I guess. I mean, now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so. But yeah, hey, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick. Mwah. Love you, kid. Night, night.
Hey.
Hey.
I'll keep out of your hair.
You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as
You got nothing to feel guilty about, Emma. Jesus. Yeah, and I don't think you're picking up on how bad it's gotten. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shouldn't have left them alone. You want to keep fighting? Love you.
Hey, Emma, can I talk to you for just a second? Alone, yeah?
Hey, look, I got bad news. Okay, I can't make Thanksgiving. I know you did, honey. I know. No, we're showing solidarity with the protesters, and you know these kids, they're not the kind to want to hang out with their families on the holidays. If it's any consolation, I'm gonna be eating tofu instead of turkey, okay? Hey, Emma, don't...
Emma. Emma, we have rules. Stop.
Hey, babe. Hi, happy Thanksgiving.
What? What do you mean you ate pumpkin pie? Well, that's great, because that just means there's gonna be more pumpkin pie for me. You have? Wow. Well, guess what? I'll give you $5 too. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world, kid.
Yeah.
No, Alba, that was very naughty. You don't do that to people when they're asleep. Alba? Hi. No, hello, it's David. No, I'm at work, remember? I'm sure Emma told you I'm gonna be home in a few weeks for a short visit, though. Well, that's because my work doesn't look like normal work. No. It's David. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, hey,
Emma, can I talk to her? Emma, let me talk.
okay, hey,
Emma?
Go to hell, David Miller.
And she was the daughter of a miller, I think, which is a kind of farmer. And she...
Mr. Miller, it's been a while. You look good. What for you? I know people, but I'm not in the business of seeing women get hurt. You know that, right? Of course. No, man. No, you do not. No. Okay. A guy I know, right? He's totally off the grid. He started out hacking the Facebook pages of his teachers in high school. He's graduated to bigger and better. He has a secret door. Listen to me. He has a secret door into the DMV database. I'm just telling you, he's the guy. No flags. Miller, the package you mentioned. Yeah, I've got to ask, what are you going to do with this? I know that you're cool, and I know that you pay and that you're reliable, but I do not want the heat blown back on me if this thing goes wrong. It better not. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Sure, I trust you. I trust you, David. I trust you. My guy found your Max. He said that she showed up in a police report. The next day, that report disappeared. I know. Yeah. I've got a wife, David. Yeah, I've got a daughter.
Miller or Jones or however you know me.
I'm about to do something, and I need it to be clear why and what I'm doing. The Prosperant Pipeline is a bad thing. Bad thing. And like a lot of bad things, government and corporations have let them happen. I mean, we've all let them happen. And strong men like me have let them happen. And I've done a lot of bad things. But I'm gonna do something right now. Emma. You deserve a partner who's strong and good and real. And Ava, you are and you will always be something special. Not gonna run a marathon now, Maxine. Not that that matters. I wanna dedicate this act to my children, Alba and Star. I only wish that the two of you grow up to find a world that's a little bit better than the one I'm leaving. Water is life.
Been accessing pipeline maps. You got 8 months till the next convergence. Just follow the protocol and stick to the plan. You're going to be the knife that stabs Greenstorm in the heart.
For the pipeline protesters tonight, people of all faiths are welcome to come. Details on Facebook. David!
Oh, hey. Hey.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Yeah.
We didn't scare you off.
No, I'm easily scared.
It's normally a little busier, but, well, as you heard, some of our members are at Silver Ridge.
Yeah.
We shut down the access road for 40 minutes today.
I heard about that. I actually been meaning to get up there.
It's a good way to get a lay of the land. Yeah. Go ahead. Help yourself. We'll start back up again at 5 on the Prosper and Push. We're calling shareholders to ask them to invest in the people of the River Valley.
Great. Done. Okay.
See ya.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I've been at the Chinese food every single day this week, and no luck.
Oh, yeah, I thought you would have come by the store to check up on your order.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to take a little while. I had to order it from England just to get the perfect copy.
Wow, extra authentic. Would you give me some coffee?
Yeah.
Did you know Pop, he recorded that in London?
Mm-hmm. And then your namesake mixed it here in LA, so that's been across the pond twice now?
You are an expert. You want some milk?
No, thanks. Actually, I looked it up when I ordered it for you.
Oh, I see. You didn't want me to out-trivia.
No. Well, why didn't you just order it off the internet?
It was more fashion. You gotta support your local record store. They turn into Starbucks.
Wait, who do you think supplies the coffee here? No, it's a community gesture.
Wait, if I were to, just dunk, would that mean I sold out?
You like to dunk your cookies? Would you like to get a drink somewhere? Sometime.
Like drink, or like we're gonna call Prosper and investors boring?
I mean, sure, we could call some investors, but I was thinking more of a drink. There's this old man bar, the Tavern. They have this jukebox built with Joni Mitchell albums.
So?
Cool. Yeah, I'll call you. I have your number.
All right.
I gotta catch Sean. So,
Go to.
bye.
Bye.
I've been thinking about this pipeline. I need to focus. Yeah, me too.
Protesting Prosper and Sovereign Pipeline.
On Thanksgiving, families across America come together to celebrate and to give thanks for food and family. But this holiday also erases the genocide in our history, the theft of the land and its resources that was the foundation of America.
This theft continues today. The government acts in favor of corporations and allows them to brutalize the land, water, and people. All for what? To sell more fossil fuels? For corporate profits. This pipeline will pollute the water and bring illness and death.
So we encourage all of you to protest peacefully to block further pipeline development and to protect the land for future generations. Water is life. Say no to the Sovereign Pipeline. Whoa, whoa. Pressburn is building a liquid gas pipeline across the heart of Michigan. The pipeline would transport gas for export and sale outside of America.
Look, the destruction caused by the pipeline, the risks of a leak, all for the sake of corporate profits. I mean, the pipeline is a disaster and a crime. The crisis in Kalamazoo River in 2013 would be nothing compared to a natural gas disaster.
Already, groups of environmental soldiers are making camps along the pipeline route to block and sabotage the attempted construction.
Yeah, but there are ways that you can help too. Easy ways that don't require you to get out of bed. Check out the links below for details of everything we're talking through here.
Prosperin is owned by its shareholders and investors, and they operate purely for profit. If we hit them financially, they will notice. Prosperin is traded on special exchange, which requires market makers to enable them to have their stock bought and sold. We provided a list of all market makers currently used by Prosperin. That's down right there. And we are going to work our way down this list. Please call them up and tell them that you don't want them working with Prosperin. Call them when they're sleeping, email them a lot, send snail mail, make them feel unhappy enough to stop trading Prosperin. Let's cripple the company financially where they really feel it.
Look, this is why last year the Federal Bureau of Investigation called green groups the #1 domestic terror threat. Really. Follow the money, and then find a way to take that money from the corporations who live to exploit the people.
Ava and I are going to stay in this bed until this is done.
Stop the pipeline, stay in bed.
Ava Martin, things are fully operational?
Hey, Ava. Hey, so look, well, here, take a look. This is some of my vinyl, because, well, I think I have a problem. But anyway, yeah, the one I was talking about. Yeah, it's their bootleg copy of their Warsaw songs before they changed their name. Well, yeah, I mean, it's got a stain on it, but I got it at a good price. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, you think I'm stalking you, don't you? Why? Because, what, we met twice in the same week in the same city? I mean, come on. It's happened, Ava. I mean, I might go out for food. We might bump into each other then. I mean, I like Chinese food. Well, see, now there's an even better chance that we're going to bump into each other. Right? You know what? Now that I think about it, I think you might be stalking me. Yeah. And look, here I am giving you a viewing of my apartment. Yeah? What? That's because I just moved in. Yeah. And now I feel less self-conscious. Thank you. Yeah. What are you doing? Why? Because you got to count the register? Okay, well, take me with you. No, I'm being serious. Come on, take me with you. Point me at the ghosts. I'll scare them off. Need those. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh.
of the silver moon.
You are not Ava. Nah, I don't buy it. You used to be in a band and your dreams to be a singer, so come on. Okay, I won't look. Come on. Ayo! Ayo, ayo! Dee-do-dee-do-dee-do-dee!
Ava, you're about to say something?
No, no. I know you're friends with Eric. His heart is in the right place.
Into something, though. I mean, the Nazis, right? So decent people have to stand up to them. What?
Does standing up involve throwing punches?
Yeah, maybe it does.
This is a law enforcement issue.
Okay, they have permits. The police are protecting
That's
them.
right, and that's exactly why someone needs to step up and do what the police should do, right? Because I'm sorry, all due respect, John, you're not going to stop these guys with a Facebook campaign.
As a group, we abide by nonviolence.
That's fine, and all I'm saying is I'm interested in putting my privileged white male able body where it can do some work, right? Because I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor in the 60s, and you were there, John. Look, we have to oppose the rally. We have to oppose the rally.
David, we can't advocate for people putting themselves in harm's way.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to excuse myself.
It's fine, David. We'll talk another time.
Okay. Hey, you didn't have to leave.
That's okay, I wanted to.
Ava? Who's there? Willie who? What? Where are you? Willie who?
Willie. Will you let me in? It's fucking freezing out here. I'm outside. Your call button's broken. And I'm cold. Hi, Bookie. Okay, well, quick, girls. You're gonna be having sex with an ice cube.
And I mean, I like Chinese food.
Chinese is my favorite food. Chinese is my favorite food.
by the light of the silvery moon. I want to spoon to my honey, I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath. All right. Maybe.
And that's the Chinese food every single day.
It's late. I gotta get her in the bath.
I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath.
I'll run the bath. Okay.
You have to be here for Thanksgiving and the recital, okay? I sent you the date. The Bureau was very insistent that we were a strong family unit. You'd think they'd want to make some effort to keep things that way. We should frame that report with our diplomas. We're both great at taking tests.
She was giving Alba a bath last night while I worked late, and when I walked in, she was watching TV in the living room. She'd forgotten about Alba. Alba was okay, and she was in the bathtub playing with her toys. The water was cold, and she was a prune, but I don't think she picked up on how bad it was. No, I am. I get it. David, there's things about my mom I can't ignore anymore. And when she walked in the bathroom and realized what she'd done, she just started crying. Then Alba started crying. It was, it was a lot. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have left us alone.
You want anything to drink?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Gonna make myself a nightcap. All work but no play makes Karen a dog girl.
And Eric is so busy trying to convince everyone he's the real deal, he can...
Oh, I saw your friend Eric. Yeah, he was with that other guy, his friend. They were helping to block the road and, not get into the skirmishes. But of course, they round up the easy to grab ones, so. Yeah. I don't know. I can't just stand around and watch these fascists and these police. I need to do more. These fascists, they're just the symptom. Everything's so much worse now in this country and this planet. I need to do more. Maybe.
You sound like Eric.
Yes, Ava's good friends, Eric and Peter, will be there too. Yeah, but the thing is, there's some bad blood there, Mike. Something she's not telling me.
I used to hang around Venice. Where'd you say you were?
At a hospital off Pacific. That was before I got a job. Yeah.
Not Samsung.
No. This place made Samsung look like a Four Seasons. This guy Harry ran it, his old pills out the back. And then he disappeared, and after a while the cops shut it down. So I moved in with these friends of mine who I met at the boardwalk. They had this movie thing going, so I got involved. It became kind of a big deal. It's fun. We made these stupid beach horror films.
No way. Horror movies are my thing. Could you get me a background one?
Nah, it's behind me now. Besides, nobody watches horror anymore. I realize it's too crazy. Is that? Oh, that's. I just got the high score.
Where did you learn to shoot like that?
Boy Scouts.
Really?
No. No, the firearms guy. Sets, the movie sets. He would take us out to the desert, let us shoot his guns. So.
Right now, I have some people.
Yeah, go. Good boy.
Yes, Ava's good.
What's the deal with Ava and Peter?
I asked him.
Oh yeah? Tell me what's going on. Tell me.
Christ, David.
Oh, you look uncomfortable.
Yeah, I am uncomfortable. But look, this is not my place. If you want to talk about this, you need to speak to Ava.
I'm sorry.
I should have done better.
Okay. What happened?
Peter was our missing stair, and everybody else knew, but I was to catch on. He liked to give girls drugs. He'd make videos sometimes. He said it was consensual. But sometimes the girls would wake up and they didn't know what had happened.
Fuck, Eric.
By the time I found out, it was old news, and I told myself, it's just the scene. There's lots of drugs and sex going on, and Ava was attracted to Peter. Peter knew who all the bands were. Ava wanted to make a name for herself. She was very impressed by him, okay? So
How old was Ava?
she said she was 18, but she wasn't. So Ava accused Peter, and everybody took sides, and I told myself that I needed to be impartial, and I let her down.
Yeah, you didn't protect her?
Supposed to do, David? Call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already looking for any excuse to take us down. I couldn't do that. I didn't even have any facts. I told myself it was a private matter between two people.
Mm-hmm.
It was a one-off, and I just didn't want to see a pattern there.
Now?
Peter is trying to be a good man.
Yeah, and you, I mean.
What about me?
Well, he's still walking the street, so I'm not so sure. But I mean, how are you gonna make this right?
I don't think I can make this right, David. Not now.
Well, brother, it's never too late.
You know?
I gotta smoke.
No, not in here. Gotta smoke up on the roof. I'll go with you. My landlord's got rules about smoking.
Great.
Because you don't like his friend Peter, do you?
Fuck Peter. He's a dick.
Now, what Peter did was wrong, and he belongs in prison, okay? Okay, but what if Peter still has those tapes, Ava? No, nobody's pressing charges, and I'm not getting arrested, okay? I was protecting you.
the retired accountant moves to Florida. It's very counterculture. I better get some sleep.
But I hear Florida's nice though.
If you want to treat us to plane tickets to Florida, I can arrange.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's Florida? No. Okay.
Ma, I told you I had to take a break with those. I need to make a little bit more cash. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Mom, you don't need to teach David about systemic racism.
No, ma'am. But that's a shame. I mean, I used to live in Detroit, but you know, it was a lot different back then. And now I'm lived in L.A. recently, so I know a thing or two about corrupt cops. So. Yeah, Hollywood. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too, guys. Well, I'm between jobs at the moment, but you know, I got some money put away, so you know, making a plan.
He has a boat.
The boat is more of a hobby, but I like to work on it, so you know. Well, I don't know if I'm that, so because I wouldn't want to change a thing about it. It's her spirit that is precisely what attracted me to her. I know she
Wow.
is. Yeah. Are you blushing?
Anyway,
You're blushing.
we have to go.
We don't have to go
Okay,
anywhere.
we gotta go.
We have nothing to
We're
do.
gonna wrap this up. I love you so much. Big day. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Nice to meet you guys. Bye.
Oh, Florida is a paradise. Did Ava tell you that we moved out here for my husband's lungs? It has been a lifesaver. We wanted Ava to come out here with us, but she moved to Ann Arbor instead.
Detroit was a boom town in my day. You two are just too young to know about it.
Oh, honey, I miss you so much. How are the lessons going?
Those singing lessons are so expensive, it's criminal.
You know, Detroit just got too dangerous for me, David. I had to move out of there. You know, it's not the neighborhood either, it's the police. Yeah, I was getting stopped every week. But I guess you don't have to worry about that.
Hollywood! Yeah, Barry and I took a vacation a few years back.
Awfully dirty.
Yeah, I have to admit, we prefer our Disney in Florida. Well, it's awfully nice to meet you, David. What do you do for work, young man?
Oh.
Well, hopefully you work on more than a boat. Ava needs the right man to help her settle down.
Well, you are making my girl smile, so that's all that matters. You know she's gonna be famous one day. Don't be bashful, you have a beautiful voice. Oh. Okay, sweetheart, I love you so much. And it's so good to see you so happy. Yeah, I love you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, Barry and I took a vacation a few years back.
Awfully dirty.
Yeah, I have to admit, we prefer our Disney in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's awfully nice.
If it's a girl, Jane Mary Jones Martin. And if it's a boy, James David Jones Martin. You hate your name? Luck.
Twinkle, twinkle, little.
Oliver will be playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Conceived under the stars. Big? Watch your mouth, David! Thank you. You know, I was thinking I'd like to meet Alba. I feel closer to her carrying her brother or sister. Okay, well, you should tell them. I don't want there to be any bad blood. I want our child to feel connected to the whole family tree, all the branches. Such a responsibility. If it's a girl, Jane Mary Jones Martin. And if it's a boy, James David Jones Martin.
Jesus, you're a fucking cat. Let's get you out of the way.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Because water is life. All right, hit me up, A squared friends. Water is life. Because water is life. All right, hit me up, A squared friends. It's my new A squared vibe. Okay. I am David Jones. I'm 28, which is pushing it. But beards and t-shirts are a good look on me. I grew up in Detroit, but I moved out when my parents died and bummed around a bit. Grew up fast, had fun, and ended up in LA where I sold t-shirts on a boardwalk in Venice. And without meaning to, I became a producer at a video company making schlocky movies, but I made a decent earning. And last year, a good friend of mine died from an accident. And I decided that I was going to start taking things a little more seriously. I decided that I wanted to help make the world a better place. So I moved back here to Ann Arbor to reconnect with a younger, more pure version of myself and also get away from all the bad influences who had my number in California. I think to not be directly engaged in fighting for environmental causes today is a kind of moral cowardice. I mean, it's easy to forget that the rest of the world exists when you're in LA, but out here, you can reach out and you can touch it. I've only ever been in love once. It's with a...
You know, you're my new best friend in A squared, and I'm not a dick. I mean, I'll never hear fevered the same way though. But no, I meant it. It was special. Open that bad boy up and read it out loud to me. Drink when they're back here in A squared. Oh yeah, they do not like prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel? From prospering?
All right, hit me up, A squared friends. It's my new A squared. I am David. No, you can call me David. So what did you do before? Before camming, what did you do to make money?
So, I started coming instead. You asked too many questions, David. Most guys, they pop on, pop off. Okay, 50. Okay. I was a ballet teacher. When I was a girl, I was a part of the Paris Opera Ballet. I was a sugar plum in Nutcracker and Lilac Fairy in Sleeping Beauty. I was a good dancer, not good enough. I knew it would not be my vocation, so I tried to become a teacher. Tip me again, and I tell you about the time the Bolshoi Ballet visit. And I finger banged the prima ballerina playing Giselle just to get inside her head, like you are trying to get in mine. Oh, wait. Right or wrong, you are the guy holding the gun. Right or wrong, you are the guy holding the gun. Well, I've never killed anyone. How about, the time I lose my virginity? It was summer. I was working in the courthouse to help my father out. He was a judge and kept everyone in order. It was a very hot summer in Paris, and everyone was a little crazy. I was wearing the perfume of my mother, which my father said was inappropriate for the daytime. And that was when I met Max. I was attracted to him. He had thick wrists, strong hands, with scars he said he got from knife fights. There was a cop trying to blackmail him. Max suggested I proposition the officer, so I did. I took him to a room and let him have me. He used his necktie to tie my hands. He smelled of cigarettes and cheap aftershave. And he fucked me like he was hungry for it. Max was hidden with the camera. He waited till the cop was finished, and then he jumped out. He threatened to show the video to my father, and the cop stopped making trouble. And as a thank you, he let me keep the necktie. I've never told this story to anyone before. You better drink. You look thirsty.
Shoot Wisconsin.
One of those games with a toy gun. It's nothing.
Probably learned from his dad.
Yeah, he was a good shot, but we didn't really go. You know. Yeah, David learned from his movie people. Yeah. Yeah. I need a beer. Do you want a beer? Oh yeah, get you. Yeah, okay.
I like him. All that Hollywood stuff is nuts. But he seems like the kind of guy you'd want by your side if things got hairy. What?
No, you didn't need guns, okay? And you didn't need a kick in the door. Oh, that's bullshit, Mike. It's bullshit. It's my apartment.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you too.
Because that's what the gun and the badge are for. You really earned your wings that day, didn't you? You got your gun off, you had your first blood. They really toasted you back at the field office for that one. Because I can. You waited in your car outside before you came in. I never told you that. But I want you to know that I knew.
Here says Max. That was my first boyfriend. The criminal, he did the tattoo himself. It hurt a lot. He did not need his name on me. You do not trust me. Are you going to be one of my regulars? No. You just turn up, tip big. Bye.
I think her name is Max, but what I need is an address. Can you do that? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Harry? Hey, Harry? Hey. Hey, Harry? Harry, just make sure no flags are raised, okay?
I need you to delete the files, Max. Okay? It's Maxine? Maxine Williams, right? Yeah. Your parents know what you do, Maxine Williams?
My guy found your Max. He said that she showed up in a police report. The next day, that report disappeared. I know. Yeah. I've got a wife, David. Yeah, I've got a daughter.
So what? I'm supposed to just call you Mike? Come on. Well, I'm kind of going for inscrutable, right? It's my new A squared vibe. Okay. I am David Jones. I'm 28, which is pushing it. There's some bad blood there, Mike.
Maybe Mike could send over another agent to take your place? You know, that could work for me too. You know, there's only so much you can do over the phone. Are agents allowed to screw on assignment? Yeah, sure. Oh, like, only fire your weapon if you intend to kill. Pew. Gotta love a clean shooting. Alba wants to talk to you.
Dada! I hate pumpkin pie.
He was taking up a number 2 spot, Mike. And besides, now no one would believe I'm FBI. And what agent would beat up on a member of the group he's trying to infiltrate? Which is good, right? Look, I got an official reprimand, true, but I'm still in. Because they feel horrible about looking the other way about Ava and Peter. I was the only one who had the balls to deal with their dirty little secret. Yeah, I hear you. But remember, the long game's getting into Greenstorm. Oh, come on, you've never been close to flipping anyone near Greenstorm. No, wrong. I let myself get angry. No, wrong. I let myself get angry. Okay? Besides, there's good news that Karen's report failed to mention. Ava's moving in with me. Well, yeah, because we get to split the housework. It's got to look like a real relationship, right? I got this all under control. I promise. Mike, 3 things, okay? First, I want confirmation that anything they took from Peters, including all of the video, is destroyed. Not entered into evidence and not archived. I want it destroyed. Clear? Okay, second, this informant of yours, Dopey, he's trying my patience. Half his clothes look brand new, Mike. And the questions he asks, I mean, they're straight up pivoted to serve a judge. It's so obvious. You have to pull him. No, he is a liability. And listen to me. Where is this boat? Okay? Because I need to push them now, Mike, now, while they're reeling over Peter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't lie to me, Mike. Come on. Yeah, and everything's legit because I'm not going to deal with any of this Donnie Brasco bullshit. Okay, good. Look, I'm sorry, Mike. We're getting to the hard part, man, and I'm getting nervous. I can't get tripped up here. Okay, thank you, sir.
It's 4 in the morning, babe.
Sorry. I don't have much time.
I'm going to bed. Come wake me up when you're done. You're a fucking vampire.
Prince Charming met the dwarves, Doc, Sleepy, and Dopey, and we're all gonna get a drink when they're back here in A Squared.
How about a game of Sleepy Lions?
Prince Charming.
For the assault on the individual codenamed Sleepy. Okay, and you're planning to ingratiate yourself into a group that's to almost kill half of its leadership? I'm having a hard time believing you're FBI now. You need to provide documentation of their conspiracies to break the law. But the public needs to see evidence that these kids are the American jihadists. Yeah, I'm just worried you're a little too emotionally involved, David. I mean, these are not calculated blows. Tell me. You're enjoying this too much. Real relationships are messy. This operation has too many moving parts.
It's a good story, but
Oh, well.
I've read Karen's report 3 times now. Unless I missed it, nowhere in the report is there an operational justification for the assault on the individual codenamed Sleepy.
I'm Karen. I'm a friend of David's. We used to date back in California, but that's ancient history now. You must be Ava.
You know who I am, but are you Alva's mom?
No, not the maternal type.
Who's Alva?
David.
Karen, this is not okay.
Sorry, honey. I was in town and I wanted to call in on you. I saw your man out, but I didn't realize you'd have company.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this
No,
outside.
I called first, but you know, I like surprises.
Well, that was odd. Did he tell you someone was coming?
David's never mentioned to Karen.
Well, you know what? Her timing was good, because I'm pretty sure David was about to tell us we're all terrible activists.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to stop talking about the bridge since he came back from Convergence.
Yeah, things got pretty intense.
I'm so sorry, Karen. She's been stalking you on Facebook since I got here, and she's in town, I guess, for a conference or something. So, don't get me started. Is it okay if we just table this for another time? We'll talk later. Is that okay? Just talk, okay?
Yes, of course. Leslie.
Sure. Sorry.
So tell me about Karen.
I'm Karen. I'm a friend of David's.
Got 8 months till the next convergence. Just follow the protocol and stick to the plan. You're going to be the knife that stabs Greenstorm in the heart.
I'll take you to meet the others at Convergence.
Fantastic.
They'll hear you out. But let's talk about the details outside. Close spaces now. Fancy.
Yeah.
And it's such nice weather.
I think we all know now what happened at Convergence, how that went down. I think going forward, what we need to do is decide as a group if we want to try and organize something else around David's bridge plan, or maybe...
We don't need to vote here. All right? We got wrapped up in that narrative on the boat, but we back now. We need to accept the fact that the pipeline is done, and we need to get in front of the next big thing.
No, that's bullshit, man. We need to act on this now, on the pipeline. Otherwise, I don't understand what we're doing.
Eric said that we need help to make this thing safe.
Yeah,
Greenstorm said no.
yeah, we've already talked. I know.
And is it true you wanted to blow up a bridge?
Okay.
No,
Wesley,
no.
can we, look, let's everybody just like take a deep breath, okay? We're all trying to accomplish the same thing here, and arguing is...
David!
Who's this?
I'm Karen. I'm the
believe in karma, but after I shot that FBI agent, the market picks up and I end up selling my 2 apartments and making a profit. I briefly think about going back into real estate, but oh, fuck that. Instead, I will move to New York and set up my own cam agency. We won't make much money, but we'll never lose much money either. And everyone will get paid what they're worth.